Hey, it's Daddy Steve. I'm back to the old, my playthrough account that you're more familiar with. It's Saturday 19th of May 2018. No other information today. I'm very sorry about that. Anyway, so I'm back to this account. I've got 103,000 gems, which is great. Next Alice, well, after the final Alice Bond rebate, that's probably going to be, I can't remember how much we get. Is it about 24,000? So we'll be up to 127,000. I didn't do the Platinum Wheel any of the days on this account, but it is Aquarius Booster today. I wish I did do it on camera. I had 3 tries at it, didn't get Aquarius, but what I did get was Bloodletter. You know, if I get another Revive, then that's my second Bloodletter, and I'll try and put Revive on it, probably. When I say probably, definitely. Yeah, I just wanted to say, yeah, I went all out, spending 50,000 gems trying to clear the board, trying to get, well, Aquarius and or Druidess, and IGT are very smart to put it in there, because it's tempting. It's like trying for limited boosters, but you know, it's like 1 in 10 chance. It looks like, oh, what's it, 8? 1 in 12 chance, whatever it is how it seems. But is it better than, just thinking that, is Platinum Wheel, when you can see the cards which are available, is that better or worse than Limited Booster? I guess there's more range in cards that you can get from a Limited Booster, but usually I'd guess if you're not getting the main card, the other ones are going to be kind of crap, maybe? I'm not a Limited Booster professional, so I don't know, but yeah, on the face of it yesterday when I saw, as I said, Aquarius and Druidess, maybe it was worth, or it seemed worth investing. Maybe just didn't pan out, maybe you just need some crazy luck and I didn't get it. Would I do it on the playthrough account? This one here? No. I'll do the 10 spins whenever it's Platinum Wheel, or at least consider it. Well, yeah, I probably would do it anyway, because I would definitely strongly recommend getting Wraith Hunter. Wraith Hunter, if you're similar to myself, you need a quicker pace of game. You know, I mean, we're not here for the endurance of it. So I'll definitely get Wraith. If you're going to get Hanzo, I'll definitely get Concealed Strike. If you've got a Paragon, definitely get the Torment Rune. If you've got Revive, of course, the chance of reviving more than one creature, slightly useful. I'll probably just stick to that out of all of these. There's a debate about Cyber Eye right now, and there has been an ongoing debate about whether it's worthwhile. If you put a Detonate Meld on it, I think that's probably best. Detonate means that, you know, before I get to Detonate, you know that this Vaporize skill, as it says, destroys a random creature in the graveyard, right? Assuming that they're in the graveyard, and they're in the graveyard at the same time as this dies, and it does have a chance of rebirth. But assuming that does happen, a random creature will be destroyed. If you got Detonate, there's a chance that it's destroyed and reborn with 1 health. So then it gets destroyed and destroys another creature, if it happens to be in the graveyard. Too many ifs, don't bother. In my point of view, don't bother. Wraith Hunter top priority. Torment, Revive, Concealed Strike, depending on the order that you get, Hanzo and everything else, and Paragon. That's my point of view. Yeah, what's my plans then with this account? Well, we're in 7-day gala. We've had 2 mega spend days. So forget 2 of the 7 days. Forget it. It's not going to be. It's not going to be yesterday. Platinum spin. It's not, and it was Aquarius yesterday as well, right? No, it's Aquarius today. It's not going to be today. Platinum spin and Aquarius. It's not yesterday. That narrows it down to 5 days. I've got 100,000 gems. As I said, I'm going to have 127,000 gems at the end of next week. I'm going to probably end up spending at some point another 25,000 gems to get another 100 sparks. Remember in the last video I talked about if I'm going to do the limited sale? Well, I think the limited sale would allow me to have additional options such as a Meld 5 card, which is crazy useful. But if I was going to go down that route, it just means that I have kind of upper mid-level cards. So for me to get a Meld 5 at this stage of my game, without being crazy lucky on limited booster at some point, it's kind of pointless. I don't want to put it on, well, let's look what I would do then. So of course Octavius, if I had Morty Meld 5, definitely worth it. I'd love to put Concealed Strike on it. I know it's gone kind of out of fashion now because it's different. You don't want to give too much rage to the other side. Of course you want to kill them, but you don't want to give them that rage. Especially because people are rolling with Aquarius, so you don't want to give them massive damage, massive rage, and Aquarius can't really deal with it until you're taking that damage back. Even though it can limit it by doing Diamond Dust. I guess that's what it is. And you can't really run with Hanzo, because if they got Aquarius, your Hanzo's going to be frozen. So it's like a catch-22. Anyway, so I'd love to put Concealed Strike on Octavius, if I could get the Concealed Strike rune, but I can only get the rune if I was spending actual money, which I'm not going to do. Paragon. Now, it's Paragon's farmable, so I would rather just get enough copies of Paragon to eventually put, you know, immunity on it, or get enough copies of Paragon, evolve them all, hope to get the immunity lucky as a 4th skill, and then use Omni skill, which you can get from doing the lucky spin, to get it up that way. I think Shropotera is like a mid-level card, so an upper mid-level card. I'm not sure it's worth the multi 5-star meld card, Omni card, whatever it's called. Nefarious, she's like a bundle of kind of perfection in herself. There probably is some awesome meld you can put on her, but she's already got Recycle, Immunity, and Dark Reversal. It's probably just worth getting the immunity higher. Nothing, well, I'm not saying there isn't possibly a better meld or a good meld for her. It's just definitely never going to be top priority. Hanzo, same as, it's not farmable in the same way as Paragon, but you know, 9/9 would be nice. 5/10 would be better, obviously. Flare Summoner's another rage giver, a slow rage giver. So I wouldn't put Neander 5 on that either. So basically, for the cards that I've got, a Meld 5 is nice, but it would be wasted until I kind of invest in a limited booster and get something rare. And then fair enough. I just don't have that right now, and it's not one of my strategies right now because I'm trying to get my equipment. I'd love to have you, Aquarius. It would be, if I didn't already spend that 25,000 the last time and I had 50,000 more 25,000 more on top of this total, then I would probably let it sit there until there's a special Aquarius thing be guaranteed to get it. And that's probably what I'm going to do after this. But now I've got those 100 sparks, I'm going to try and choose a day on 7-day Gala, and then go in another 25,000. In fact, I probably will go in to the point I get 150 sparks, and then I can have a go at the equipment, and I'm going to have a go at purple equipment, to clear up something which I didn't really understand. Apparently when crafting equipment, I thought in order to get like these special skills, and nobody really knows because we're not LGG, but I thought to get the special skills it either had to be Lord level, or Noble Lords, or Planewalker. But it turns out you can get it from any level. If you use the sparks, You can get the skills on any level apart from Blade Shard, for which you need to have Noble Lord. Only Noble Lord. And for everything else, if you got the sparks, it works the same way. 100 sparks on blue will guarantee a blue level equipment. 250 on purple guarantees purple level equipment. And I think is it 750 or 1,000 sparks? And just imagine that. On orange to get orange level equipment of whatever level. I'm gonna have a go on. I'm gonna stick to this hit rate, and I'm gonna have to go at purple hit rate with 250 sparks, and just see what I get. And if I get a blue level skill, I'm going to cry, and I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get real mad. That's where I'm at. So yeah, the daily sales probably better strategy long term. And you know what? If I had all those meld fires in reserve, and I got to that point anyway, I would be happier, and that's more optimal strategy. If I get lucky on this skill, and I do it in 2 Alice Bonds, or 1 Alice Bond, for 1 go at purple, that's not too bad either. Yeah. 1 go with a purple skill, each Alice Bond. Or each Alice Bond plus a little bit. Yep, I don't know. Yeah, so you get 50 sparks. I wish the limited sale was here, the daily sale, whatever. You get 50 sparks, so that will take 5 Alice Bonds to have a go at purple. Or 1 and a bit Alice Bonds to have a go at purple. It depends on priorities, doesn't it? So that's that. Alright, and so I've already spent the energy. I did it in the mine. I didn't have a look, which I usually do, what the Grimoire was saying. Okay, so I'd have a go at 5-star. That's protein, that one. I do like protein. I do protein. And it's not for this video though. Let's have a look at the Daily Duels ranking, see where people are. Uchion, of course, ranking number 1. Really, I'm just looking about how much points I would need. I can't remember how much ball ache it was to get to this level. I think that's dropped though. I'd like to ask my man Jersey Devil Dog how much points he needed to rank like top 10 at this stage. I think maybe it was similar. The event ends in 3 days. That's going to go berserk. That's going to be much higher. I'm guessing in the next 3 days. Bear in mind, we've already had 20 days to get to this point. In the next 3 days, that's going to jump quite dramatically, probably. Anyway, so I need to see if I can recognise anybody. Inferno. I can't remember the names of people. Some people, we've had some guests, not in a while, but we have had guests. So I apologise if I've kind of skipped past you or not being rude at all. Just very forgetful. I love that death for you. Death for you. Yeah. RH. I always seem to come up against you, Dr. Ahmed, when I'm doing my deck duels. Jersey Devil Dog. So this time around, he's like, he must be aiming for top 50. Interesting. Let's quickly skip through, see if I see anybody else. And even if I don't know you, if you see your name, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Cool, event rewards. Surely Jersey's not aiming for one of these. Surely not. Surely he's going to be going for this. Crack shot. Creeping Blow plus Soul Burn. Excuse me. I'm not sure if that's an unsealed creature, so that'll be that. But really needed to be Ganesha, Bullseye, Rampart, Mighty Blow. Crap. So really you need to be like top 20 for it to be worth anything. Cool. And just remember how much it takes to get to top 20 today. About 45,000. Well, 44,258. Okay. How many have I got? 2,000. It's been 20 days, 44,000. Oh, the math is awful. Oh my gosh, man. 22 days, so 1,000 per day. Really? That'd be 22,000, 2,000 a day. 2,000 points a day. Yeah. So it's like about 20 battles. Interesting. Let's have a battle. No, it would be more than 20 in it because you usually get about 90 during the Heaven's Blessing. I was going to try and do the maths about how much it'll cost gems wise. My maths brain is long gone, isn't it? Berserker. I just want to see if he's going to go for it. I did change my deck around yesterday just because it was double materials day yesterday. Yeah, I went heavy for Paragon, ended up with, I did go for it. One of those skills that will freeze people if you attack them, physical attack hits. I think that's disposal as well, right? No. Anyway. Listen, let's make it fair. Auto. Apply. Since he's going to play it through, let's see what happens. I know he's got no chance. Absolutely no chance. But listen, my Queen Temptress is first. He's got no chance. I've got no magic in my deck. Oh, no, I do. Lorona. Oh well. Wow, it's just about levels, isn't it? Listen, he's level 84, right? At level 84, you should not be rolling with Berserker. And if you're going to bother to deck duels, come with some decent deck. If you excuse the turn of phrase. Wow, you're awesome sometimes. At this level, you're absolutely awesome, Sharapatapa. And this is my Queen Temptress has got a boosted dodge. So they can't even touch us. But for this guy, I mean, surely there's two ways he's going to look at it. He probably thinks I'm paid to play and that's why I've got all these creatures. But I'm not, though. I'm not. Just got to play the game a certain way. You've got to go onto YouTube and watch my shit. And then you'd know there's a strategy of how you can go there from day one to the present day and look at the journey about how I got these creatures. There's times where I could have been a little bit more lucky and I would have had an Aquarius. Oh my gosh, man. If I had an Aquarius, I'd be like at least 50% more powerful. And I would go up several levels without a shadow of doubt. But I don't. But, it's realistic for me to get it. I can't wait to work on. So basically, this guy is way below the level he should be. I'm not being disrespectful. It's just the facts. I got that dodge rune at level 5. I love the dodge rune. I love him trying to hit me, I dodge, and then I could respond back with the damage to, like a sweeping blow, direct damage. Beautiful. That Cyclops would have needed to have been like disposal to justify any kind of position, especially at level 84. Gosh man, and Nairi's coming through. Kinda. And when I say coming through, I just mean that she's, you know, her rebirth is strong. Okay. Is he, I was going to say, is he autoing me? But he has to wait, doesn't he? He has to wait 3 turns. Which reminds me, yeah, I might actually invest in that haste rune. Let's do it now, because I think that'll be an interesting thing to watch for. You know what I mean? Just keeping those chuckers in their place. Haste. Great. And there probably is other things I could have been investing in. Interesting. I can't remember where I was in terms of what I was trying to boost. You know, a little bit more health maybe for Hanzo and Paragon, and you know, it's not going to hurt. Anyway, we're working on haste. Upgrade all these level 1s. Select all. Nothing major, is it? Like 2,500. Level 2. After getting that concealed strike up to level 10, it broke me in terms of like doing raids and stuff. I had to take a bit of time out from raids, for goodness sake. I wouldn't mind, as I said, just making a decision now. Am I really not bothered about getting rid of these level 4s? Is that really what I want? Well, I'm pretty sure I don't need Blight. Snipe. Okay, maybe keep a Snipe. I want to keep it like 1 of each in case I change my mind down the line. Human Might. I don't think I'll have this purple multi-vigor or Neander, to be fair. It either has to be orange or nothing at the level that I'm at right now, so I definitely won't ever waste a heal amplifier. Too useful for guild map damage and things like that. Probably won't need sorcery. I probably won't need these hero figure either, or the initial rage, but anyway, we're there. Already at level 5. 50% chance. I wouldn't mind getting that higher. Anyway, gonna have another. Let's do a quick skip through tournament battle, and then do another deck duels, and then we'll tap out and enjoy our Saturday. 20,000 credits. Okay, we've dropped rank. That was rank. Okay. See what I lose. Should I say again? Lost a second. Lost a second. No, won the second. So, surprise, surprise, I was winning with my Wraith. But this is way more balanced, one might argue. Let's look at that Paragon and the 4th skill, Frost Blade. And I got that from Evolving, obviously. Let's have a quick look at it. Okay, it's going to be this one. do something silly. 40% chance. See, it's got no future because it's going to be melded off, but I just wanted to see if I was thinking about getting rid of the garbage Omni skills where I could get to. But now I'm going to save even the garbage for when I actually get something I actually want. Wilhelm. You ring a bell, Wilhelm. Okay. Well, these two I could definitely win. Let's go for it then. I'm going to do Wraith. No, I'm going to do Spirit versus Vile and then Wraith. I'm going to dodge the Aquarius. And we're not even going to watch the battle, we're going to do another deck duels. There's my garbage deck. That's my spirit deck. We lost. Oh well. Was that my spirit deck? No, that was my Wraith deck. The Wraith. Battle reports. Spirit lost to Vile. That's the news of the day. Okay, well, maybe we'll give that another try later. When I'm bothered, boot is deck does. Oh, poor chap. I think he's going to quit anyway. I nearly clicked surrender. I think he's going to quit anyway, but just in case he doesn't, we'll auto. He's got 17,000 health. Okay. When I was level 63, I think I got my from the start, which was controversial at the time. I was always invested energy in the energy mine, with a view to getting Vile Songstress. So I wasn't trying to get 4 Thalassas. I still only got 2 recycled. Was it 2 or 3? I've got. I think I've got 3. I've got 3 recycle 1s. I think 2 is more than good enough. Because recycle 1 is kind of weak anyway. Recycle 1 is essential. It's one of those things you do at the start. But in the later game, it's kind of inadequate. You know, as soon as, I know it's easy to say, as soon as you get a recycle 2 or a recycle 3, you realise what you need to be like relatively strong in the game. Recycle 1 is the bare minimum. So do not waste all your time with trying to get 4 Thalassas. First, get 2 Thalassas, but always do that energy mine. Always do that energy mine. In the guild we were talking, or they were talking about is it still worth getting a Vile Songstress given the nerf? Or is it better to go with Spirit Arbiter? I forgot who said it, and I think it was Messy Kev was saying about, you know, it depends what your goals are. It depends what your goals are. If you really want to smash the Explorer Dungeons, then you're probably going to need Vile Songstress, bottom line. And I think there's certain dungeons that you need a Vile Songstress to beat it at 3-star. Or at the hard level, sorry. So you might want to keep that in mind. I would probably go for Spirit Arbiter. I would probably just focus on Spirit Arbiter and not go for Vile. Concentrate on Alice Bonds. This is controversial. Concentrate on Alice Bonds in order to get Wraith. You get a Wraith by doing 10 spins a day at Lucky Spin. And I would probably go Spirit Arbiter. And then at least tournament wise, all we need to worry about is that 3rd hero. You know what I mean? So, yeah, yeah. See, I'm thinking with the head of somebody who's level 98, and it would be higher level if I was doing trials easily. I'd probably be minimum level 100, probably higher if I was still doing trials. I don't do trials anymore. So with this head, I would say I would rather with this head and today's game, I'd rather have Spirit Arbiter. And I'm not bothered about the chambers. With the head from like before the nerf, definitely get your Spirit Arbiter to level 4. I don't reckon I wouldn't get Spirit. There you go. So I've gone off the fence, definitely. So I wouldn't get Vile, I would stick with Spirit. Because at the end of the day, you can get, like, what level is he? Level 8. You can get more creatures. What should I do? Oh, it's going to retreat me anyway, isn't it? So, I'm not sure this is the... I don't want to wait too long anyway. Oh, right. I forgot that was sacrifice. You day it, son. What's you before you go? Fast armor. What were you? It's going to be retreat. Not anymore. Give me that rage, son. Give me that rage. What are you? I love my S Revive Dullahan. I love my S Revive Dullahan. Yeah. Spirit Arbiter. Forget Vile. For me, Vile's dead. Dead in the game. That's just my point of view. Right, so he's got Hanzo. Concealed Strike level 9. What's he gonna do? I think he's gonna have to put this. No. Yeah, 1,000. Yeah, he's gonna have to put that above my Hanzo, and I hope my Hanzo doesn't dodge, because he hasn't got no kind of direct damage there, apart from the slow burn of Flare Summoner. I'm also just thinking about, okay, so at some point over the next 4 days, I might actually dip below full Alice Bond's next Alice Bond. At some point over the next 4 days, I'm going to go for 150 sparks on Lucky Flip. And I'm waiting. Alright, let's try and keep him in his closet. In the corner, sorry. Because I'm the only person that puts Muriel in the corner. Dirty Dancing, watch your films, right, get up to date. Right, so for the next deck duels that I can actually compete in, once the clocks have changed again in the UK, I'll be rolling with at least another equipment skill. Whether it's crap or whether it's good or whether it's average, I'll have another equipment, so maybe I can rank higher. Then after I've got that equipment, I will be saving gems and saving gems and saving gems for Aquarius, and that's the only thing I'm going to be bothered about. And that would have been this time around if I hadn't invested those 25,000 gems in 100 sparks the last time, or 80 sparks, whatever it was. Anyway, so what we're going to do is this. He can't play any cards because he's got Freezing Dance. That's what I was talking about regarding keeping him in the corner. But I don't think he's going to win anyway. Of course. Because I've got Wraith. And you got Spirit. Even Spirit level 8. Harrow. That's not going to do it. His Harrow hasn't triggered like one time. It's going to retreat my Hanzo. Unfortunately for him though, I've got another Rage Control. right here. And that's good enough. It's Lerona with Voodoo. That's why, and they're all dead. They're all dead. And that's why you need at least like 3 rage control in every deck. 3 rage control. So, you know, you got a reasonable chance of getting at least 1 in the first 5. Okay, they're not dead this time, but they are dead. Chance, none. And Hanzo, I mean, another good thing about Hanzo, it's a 2-turn cost card. So even if they do retreat me, or retreat him, we're talking about 2-turn cost. It's gone up to 4. He must have haste. Haste is one of the most essential things that you've got here, my friend. Haste at level 8. 80% chance. That I like. I'm going to invest in my haste a bit more in the future. You had no chance, my friend. Not against a Grandmaster. And I did get fortunate with the sacrifice. The unintentional, that same goat dude. The unintentional sacrifice I had at the start. Okay, so we didn't even get to see all of his toys. The selection of toys is what is known as a bit random. For me, Bloodletter, I can understand why it's got Frost Armor. For me, Bloodletter will only have... You don't have enough rage control, brother. You dead. Bloodletter should only have Revive, in my point of view. That Bloodletter is going to trigger my rage before he has a chance to play a card. For laughs, I'm going to play my Octavius. I think he might just get away with it the first time. I'm going to play this. You're gone, Bloodletter. Right. Right, what we're going to do is that. This is going to be deja vu for you, my friend. You dead. You dead. Oh! Skill resist. No, it's not got it. I thought he was going to resist my pursuit. I've only got 17%. My skill potency, 37%. So pursuit was always going to take it, because my Wraith has, it's 800. I thought it was 750. Direct damage from pursuit, but it's actually 800. So he would need to have quite a lot of skill resist, and that's why I say equipment wise, focus on skill potency, then skill resist, then dodge, then hit rate. Point of view, that's my point of view. He dead. He's got to retreat, my Hanzo. But I've got Lerona and the twins. It's not going to make any difference. Ooh. Or will it? Look at that Plague Doctor. Ooh, that's a sacrifice twin, isn't it? They are indeed. Yeah, let's get rid of the Queen Temptress. Combination of yeah, it still worked out, but you know, guess what the last thing that I wanted to get sacrificed? Guess what the last thing was? Oh, oof! Wow. I'm actually kind of happy. He's got S Revive, doesn't he? Right. Right, so that queen temptress is going to shift to the left. So for that reason, I want it to be above a Flare Summoner. Okay. Gosh, we're going to lose. We could lose. We could lose. And that was amazing that he actually connected. He's got to recycle one. Where's my Dullahan? Oh yeah! Oh my gosh! It's okay. Well, I had the twins. I should have had my S Revive Dullahan. So this is it now. We're not going to win. Congratulations to you, Merle. I had no respect for you, and now I do. We can't win. Well done. Let's surrender and then have another go. With the same deck, so let's go quickly so we can hopefully try and get him again. And then what I'm going to do is go in. Well done, really well done, Mel. Then what I'm going to go in and change my Sacrifice Twin, which was crazy useful for S Revive. The difference, the reason why I lost it was the sacrifice of my Nefarious. That's the only reason. And this time around, we're gonna smash you up, son. We're gonna smash you up something good. Come on. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. Right, at the end of the day, Hanzo's got dodge. But nevertheless, let's give him something to dodge. You might be dead, Chiroptera. Well, short term. Let's see what happens. That was crazy unlucky. He's got a sacrifice card, and it just didn't give him quite enough health. I mean, I haven't got any cards I can do anything with. Do I want to sacrifice my Nefarious like that? Not yet. Let's let him drain down my. Did I accidentally play that? Oh gosh. Oh, you're dead, Lorona. Sorry, my bad. No, maybe you live. It's fortunate. Of course, I would have had the option of trying to save my twin, which I now no longer have. See what happens. You kind of lived anyway. That's the problem with spirits. See, the problem also I've got now is I'm not really going to do enough damage. Kinda. Flare Summoner is going to slow burn all these and slow cook them all. And that's fine. We're at a disadvantage. I think we're going to lose this battle probably, but Not necessarily. If he's got the Torment Rune on, then that's better for him. I want to check that one thing. That's cool. Right, so the only one I'm going to play is Flare Summoner. No Torment Rune. Okay. That Torment Rune would have been game, set, match to this dude. He's actually in quite a lot of I'm in more trouble, but he's actually in quite a lot of trouble. Oh! Just a second. Well, I wish I had more chances for you. I really do. Would have been interesting. We're going to run down his health. What's the strategy? I wish you would have lived one more round. Flare. Right, what we're going to do is one more round. Deathless and group tactics. So I think group tactics is finished now. And a lot of them will be dead. Right, so I need to try and plan out who's going to die, so I don't retreat somebody. You there, dead. Oh, it's gonna be a chance. Right, Paragon. You finish up with Rage Control. Try and make sure that Flare is dead. Will Paragon die? Yeah. Let's see what happens with this. Will Paragon die? Yeah. Or will it? Oh, you know when I was talking about retreats? I got crazy unlucky. Look at this. Oh, 35 health. Wow. Don't get me wrong though. Okay. Voodoo, beautiful. Oh, you're in some trouble now, son. Remember all that shit you were talking? Yep, it's 2 more down. Uh-oh. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, we got a little bit. Look, I don't think. Do we think? Well, if I lost Octavius, obviously that's a big deal. But what I'm thinking is this is 1. That's what I'm really thinking. And would that have made any? He's got dodge, right? So let's go. Would that have made any difference? Tricky. They've all got dodge. I'm running out of time. You. Let's just go with that. A bit lazy with it now. Because Okay, that's good. That was fortunate that it didn't dodge. Oh, 1 health. It's not going to make any difference. But he can retreat my Paragon. There goes his. He hasn't got any more recycle. You dead, sir. You dead. Good battle. Good battle. And that's why awesome direct damage is good. Just waiting for him to quit. Or will he? What he should do... Nah, he should quit. I was going to say, maybe he waits the rounds out and he gets hero kill. It wouldn't have happened though, because I don't think he destroyed it. Did he destroy my cards this time around? Can't remember, but anyway, I've got more than enough cards to, you know, kill his hero. Ay, ay, ay. He's got a real mixed bag of cards. You're awesome for Nefarious. Isn't Nefarious just absolutely awesome? There's a new card out, it's got Dark Reversal, and Dark Reversal is awesome. Simple, awesome. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that battle. Right, edit deck. It's crazy useful to have those twins. I'm not bothered about Astro 5. Or would I rather have more kind of like, you know, something to boost my rage when I can. Especially in deck duels. I think I'm going to stick with this. I mean, as I said, Dark Reversal and Nefarious gives Jormungand the chance of life. That's the bottom line, because, you know, it's hard to kill unless it's sacrificed. Or something else. Let's have a look at it. That's a long road. I'm not really up for it. Right, let's try and find that guy in the tournament again. Who was he? Won that one. Lost. So it's G28. There you go. This one? Yeah, it looks about right. I'm a little bit fascinated to see how we did. Well, we lost, didn't we? So I was not expecting to lose, I'll be honest. But we did. He hasn't got Dodge Rune, as you notice. Dodge Rune on Capricorn, crazy useful. See what my spirit can do. I think he's dead. I think we already know now. He's probably dead. Apart from Requiem, yeah, I forgot about that. Octavius just doesn't care about Requiem. He doesn't care about things like that. But Paragon does. Didn't establish my rage control. Ooh, let's see if that Queen Temptress saves my flare, aka retreats it. Okay, seems to have Mass Charm. Oh, what's he called again? Mass Charm. What's the other one? Divine Shield. I'm not into Divine Shield. Okay. That's obviously a sacrifice and a tamer. Yeah, I understand having a sacrifice and a tamer. It's not bad. Gosh, Mark Tavis is in a lot of trouble. I would prefer it on that 5-star Morty with the Warlust. So I know what Anatame's got a bullseye. That's just my point of view. Revive 2 would have been crazy useful then. So I've lost Recycle 1 and my Revive in one turn. But now I've got Rage Control. Is it too late? And he's got that Taurus. That's probably why I lost the first time. Yeah, he's going to need to retreat my Horn Beast. Is my other Horn Beast already dead? It appears so. We are probably going to die again. If he's revive, it is. Oh gosh, we're going to lose again, for sure. But at least we know the reason why. And to be fair, the reason why is requieming my recycle cards. So therefore, it could be due to the lack of rebirth, things like that. And lack of adequate rage control. My Hanzo just didn't get played in time. Neither did my Queen Temptress. It just didn't happen in time. Or maybe the Mass Charm was enough to just kind of control things. Deathless. Deathless will be deathful for him. He's in a lot of trouble here. Oh yes he is. He's got Revive and Recycle on the way. I've got a Revive on the way. Which was a little bit fortunate because of, you know, I had to rely on Deathless. If I revive, I was just thinking, if I revive a recycle card, if I did, is that going to be game over? He's got revive and recycle. No, he's got recycle. He's got one recycle 1, which, as I was saying earlier, we have to roll with what we've got, but it's really not adequate. He's got no recycle with 1, for goodness sake. He had no recycle anymore. And I was going to revive either Paragon or the other recycle card. Wraith does not lose Oceanus. Bottom line. Let's just see it in action a little bit and then we're just going to end. Beautiful. We haven't got any rage control, so he's going to clone the twin. No, he's going to clone my Harlot, I think. Now that's not going to do the job. But Titania's going to do some damage. She didn't connect. Death Revive. Okay. Death Revive Titania. It's not going to revive these though from death. They just dead. Oh yes I am. Listen, me one. Alright, so please like, subscribe. Daddy Steve, and I am out.